Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for March 24th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, we're going to do a quick geometry scan today, and we're going to try to not let us just get distracted by it too much. So first thing I'm looking at is this 1, 6, 4 against this column. We need 1, 6, and 4 in 4 of these cells. I'm seeing 1, 6 here and 6, 4 here, which is really unfortunate. I guess with 4s, we can say that 4 is in one of these two. But we can't do more with that right now, but something to keep in mind. And then we've got 1, 6 against this row, no good. I'm not going to do too much normal scanning. I'm just going to look for like any obvious New York Times tricks, and then we'll go back to our standard band by band scan. So I'm just going through each box and looking to see if I see something, and there's a chance I'll miss it, but if I don't, then it's great. So we've got 4, 5, 9 here. In close calls, 4 and 5, see this cell. Got the 6s. Ooh, we do have 4 6s looking in this box. We might as well place it. Oops, like that. So this, whenever you have 4 of a digit looking into a box, you can just place it in that box. 1, 7, 8. Oh, this sees 1 and 8. Okay. I mean, I guess that means that, yeah, I mean, okay, let's not do normal scan stuff. Let's just get through this. 2, 6, 9. Because what happened last time is I started doing normal scan stuff as I went, and there were tons of follow-ups, and then my normal scan failed me, and it ended up taking me half an hour. So I don't want to repeat that. 2, 9. Okay, the 1, 6, 4 here. There we go. Sorry, 1, 4, 6. I try to save in order. Numerical order. Oh, there's 4 places. 6 and 4. I mean, the 6 is placed. So if I can place a digit, no reason not to do that. So we get the 6 and we get the 4. But we've got the 1. Okay, so now the 4 is in one of these two. Okay, I can't actually place those. Okay. Oh, 1 and 6 against this column. The 1 is placed. So we can place that. Oops, place this 1. I'm actually specifically not going to follow up too much because we're just going to do the normal band scan, and that'll help us follow up. Because there's no follow up because we haven't scanned yet. That's what I'm trying to emphasize here. The 6 is placed in this box because these 6s. So yeah, just some quick, easy stuff to get there. And then we do have 4 6s looking into this box here. These 4 6s look in. So where can we place it? Exactly here. 6s are actually done. That's quite nice. Okay. Now that I've placed that, wasn't there something I wanted to do against this row? Maybe it was a different row I wanted to do. We've got the 1, 7, 8 against here. All right. I think I'm going to do a normal band scan now. I think we got some nice digits out of that, even if we didn't find any hidden triples or anything like that. So I'm going to start with this. Okay, 6s are done, so we don't have to scan 6s. I'm going to accidentally do it a few times, but anyway, this 8 looks into this box. These are already filled with non-8s. So the 8's in one of these two, and the consequence is that the 8's, this is also the 8 for the top row. The box needs the 8 in one of these two, and then just whichever one it ends up in will be in row 1, and so that's called pointing. So that's going to point in this box saying these actually can't be 8. Another way to put that is if this cell was 8, then we would not be able to place 8 in this box at all, and that's no good because the box needs an 8. So these aren't 8. These 8s look in. That puts an 8 in one of these two. We already have an 8 in this column. All right, so that was the 8. I want to look at the 1, 4, 5, and 6. So we do have 2 1s. Puts a 1 in one of these two. Look for 1 in this column. Actually, yes. This is why. This is why we do it. So 1's in one of these two, meaning we already know it's not in these 3 cells in the box because of our corner marks. That's what they tell us. This one says not here, and this one says not here. So we actually do get claiming 1s in this box. The 1 is in one of these 2 cells in this box. And so that's kind of the corollary to pointing is claiming. You could kind of think of them as the same technique. If you want to sort of talk about them generally, you can use locked candidates. So the candidate 1 has been locked to box 5 via column 5 is one way you might want to put that. But anyway, in column 5, we need a 1. It happens to be here or here, which both happen to be in box 5. So this is also the 1 for box 5, meaning none of these are 1. Importantly, none of these are 1. And so where's the 1 in this row? Because the 1 is not here and the 1 is not here. These are filled. And then the claiming ones tell us they can't be here or here. And so the 1 actually has to be here. So it's kind of an intersection of this row's needs and this column's needs. This column needed the 1 to be in box 5, and this row needed the 1 to be in box 5. And so they have to agree on the shared cell. All right, these two 1s we can follow up on as well. Puts a 1 in one of these two. All right, I don't think there's more follow-up with that yet. We haven't really gotten down there yet, so we don't have to worry too much about it. These 3 cells, the immediate thing I'm looking for is whether these 3 digits are already placed. Unfortunately, they are. But yeah, I don't think I've actually finished scanning yet, so let's do that. So the 4s, look in here, puts a 4 in one of these two. Look for 4 in this column. Not as much luck here. There's 3 places. The 5s, I guess put a 5 somewhere down here. And then the 6s, okay, oh yeah, I don't have to worry about 6s. Oh yeah, we should look at these vertically as well. So 4s are done. 1 does not appear to do anything that I've already marked. The 5s do look down. It's a 5, one of these two. So in this row, we need a 5, which can go in any of these. All right. So 1, 4, 5, 6. We have 4, 5, 6 here already, but we are going to need a 1 in this column. I guess it could be in either of these. Okay. So the 9 looking up actually then means the 9's in one of these two. Oh, the 9 is placed, even better. Right? Oh, we have 2 9s. I was like, I didn't see a 9 up here. It's because there's a 9 sitting down there. So these 9s looking in here do place the 9. That used up an 8 corner mark, so we can actually know that there's only 1 place for 8 now in the box. So the 8 is here. We'll probably get some good follow-up on this. This row, this box. Let's actually start with this box. So we have 1. We need 2, 3, and 7. And that's not a 7. So 7's in one of these two. That's going to point in with this 7. Being a 7 down here. In fact, we know this is a triple. This is 5, 7, and 3. Okay, 3, 5, 7 triple. This is a triple. We need 3, 8, 9. That's not an 8. Already knew that. 2, 3, 4, 9. This can't be 2 or 9, so this is only 3, 4. It can be any of them. In general, we need 1, 3, 4, 9 up here. It's not a 3. Oh, they can't be 4, so this is 1, 9. This is 1, 3, 9. 1, 3. Yeah, the 2 and the 7 go over here in this row. Wait, why can't this be 2? Hold on, I must not have thought about this box correctly. Yeah, I did not. This can't be 3, sorry. Let's redo this cell first. It's this 3, 5, 7 triple. I did not account for, so I didn't get the right digits. So let's look at this again. So we have 1, 2. We can't be a 3 because of the 3, 5, 7 triple in the box. 3 is going to be one of these two. You can also think about it as claiming from the row if you'd like. So it's not 3. It could be 4. I think it is a 4. It can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, and it can't be 9. So this is a naked 4, first of all. That means this is 2, 3, 9, which we can mark. But it can't be a 3 again. Okay. And then up here, yeah, we need 1, 2, 9 left. 1, 2, 9. So that's what's left. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, how did I isolate 2 to these two in this row? And I realized it's because I forgot about 2s in this box. I think 3 took its place. Shady 3 there. All right. So let's look at verticals again, because I got the 8 and the 9 here. The 9s are done vertically. The 8 ends up in here somewhere. We also got this 4. 6s are done. Does 4 do anything? Actually, yeah, I mean, we have these 2 4s looking in. This 4 doesn't actually help, actually, but might as well mark 4 on one of these two. So I should look vertically at these digits. The 1's fine, the 2, not seeing anything. The 4, we have these 2 4s looking in, and this 4 also looks in. That places this 4. We can follow up on that 4, putting a 4 in one of these two. We have the 5. 6s are done. Yeah, 5 is placed as well. Now these two 5s look down, putting a 5 somewhere here. And then the 7s do look down, putting a 7 in one of these two. You look for 7 in this row, and I'm pretty sure we don't have very many placed 7s right now, so they're in any of these. I suppose that reduced this box to 3 digits. Well, what are they? They're the 2, 3, 9. I think they can be any of them. Oh, that's not 9? Okay. This is 3, 8. Okay, so the 9 in this column, since this can't be 9, the 9's in one of these two, meaning this can't be 9, it claims the box. Okay, let's scan the next band before I get too ahead of myself. So we have these ones. Yesterday's a good lesson on why you don't skip the initial scan, even if you're doing really well. All right, the 4, the 5. Okay, 5 ends up down here somewhere. The 8 is placed in this box. That's right there. So from this 1, 7, 8, I've actually placed the 1 and 8 already. I just need the 7 in one of these two. This is just 2, 3, 7. I'm seeing this can't be 3. That's it, though. Okay, so that was the 5, 8, 9. Did I do anything with 9? Not quite. Okay. And we'll just look at the rest of this box as well. So I need a 1, 2, 3, 7. So this isn't 1. So it's 2, 3, 7. And these both can't be 7. The 7's up here. So these are just 1, 2, 3. Oopsie, was in the wrong mode. 1, 2, 3. This can't be 3, and the column needs 1, 2, 3, 7. So it's 1, 2, 7. Getting a lot of pencil marks in here. I don't think there's anything else to see horizontally or vertically here. Okay, so I just want to do this row. We need 2, 3, 7, 9. This can't be 2 or 9, so this is 3, 7. That sounded familiar, but no, it was a mistake. I don't remember what happened there. Anyway, this whole column just needs 1, 3, 5, 7. Yeah, so where's the 1? Oh, we have the 1. Sorry, not 1. Let's do it right. 1, 2. We need 3, 5, 7, 8. Okay, so where's 8 in this column? There we go. There's 8. Yeah, basically these two 8s look down. How'd I miss that? All right. Places that 8. Oh, so in this box here, 8's in one of these two cells. That's going to point left, taking 8 out of that cell. So that's our 8. So what's that do for? I don't know. We'll get down to that band in just a second. I need 2, 3, 7, 9 here. Okay. I think I want to do this final band here. Just make sure I didn't miss anything with that. We'll start with 1, 4, 6 here. We know 6s are done, so 1 and 4. 1 is in one of these two in this box. The 4 we already have marked. All right, we've got 6, 8, and 9. What? Not 6. The 8s we have marked. The 9s we did not mark. Okay, so 9's in one of these two. Oh, what's going on with these corner marks here? I want to look at this row, which is down to 1, 2, 5, 7. This can't be 1 or 7, so it's only 2, 5. This isn't 1, so it's 2, 5, 7, I guess. This box is down to 1, 4, 5, 7. So we know these aren't 4, so these are 1, 5, 7. That's not a 1. That does make a 5, 7 pair in this column. It's kind of randomly. And so we can't put 5s or 7s anywhere else, so that's not a 5. And then importantly, this one's not a 7, leaving just 2. So this is a naked 2 now, making this a 3, which makes this a 7. All right, so these cannot be 7s. This removes a 7 corner mark. Oh, weird, because we placed a 7. Okay. Removes this 7 corner mark, so this is the only place for 7 now. So that can't be 7. So now in this row, this is the only place for 7. So we can remove that 7 and remove this 2 and remove these 3s because we placed that 3 a bit ago. This can't be 7 anymore because of the box. So that's our 5 and that's our 7. The 5, 7 pair resolved itself, kind of. we can resolve all of our 5s here. It's our 2 and our 9 and our 2. We might have just collapsed the whole puzzle. Not a difficult one today then. You just need that 1, 5, 7 pair, it looks like. So that's a 3, that's a 1, that's a 2, that's 2 and 3, that's a 9. That's 3 and 8, that's 9, that's 1, that's 2. All right, we get our 8 here. We get the 9 and the 7 placed. That's our 2. 1, 2. And by the way, if you're having trouble following this part, I'm just finishing the puzzle for satisfaction reasons, right? I don't want to stop here. But we've cracked it. Like, there's not much more to see about this puzzle. No matter where you look, you're going to find singles that you can place. It's really not difficult from here. So there's not much to learn. 4 and 9. Some people do like to slow it down if they really want to see what's going on, but honestly, like, just like this has only one option. The row is done except for 1 digit, right? There's not any logic to that. You just place the last digit. This box is done except the last digit, right? I don't want to explain that for every single one of these because it's all the same. That's a 3 and we're done. All right, yeah, not too bad today. Our initial scan on geometry didn't actually find much geometry, or really any geometry, but I found some close calls. But really what we found were like we finished the 6s and we found a couple other singles, which were nice to seed, I suppose, at the start. I'm gonna keep experimenting with that. I think it's working out okay. Definitely want to improve the speed at which I just do that initial geometry. Kind of helps me train as well to try to notice the important stuff faster and not miss things that are obvious. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.